Hello, faves. Welcome back to my kitchen. I am the mom chef. Today, we're going to be making a rich, flavorful Afang soup. This soup is native to the Ibibios and Efiks of the South region of Nigeria. For our ingredients, already prepped, we're going to be using some palm oil, our pepper mix, our crayfish, our water leaf, which serves as the base. And for our proteins, we're going to be using some beef, some cow skin known as kpomo, some stockfish flakes, and some dry fish. And of course, the star of the dish, which is our afang leaves, also known as wild spinach. In your already prepped pot, you add all your proteins. You can skip adding your fish and add later. Next, we go in with our blended pepper mix, like I just did. I like blending mine with some water so that it's going to be runny. And then you add your seasoning cubes. You always add to your taste. You can add more, you can add less. For this particular steaming, I'm not adding any salt because I already added 4 cubes of seasoning. So I'm skipping the salt. Then you stir that a bit so that the meat will soak up all the seasoning. Now we're going to cover the pot and let that meat cook until it is tender. For this particular recipe, we're using the frying method. So we're going to heat up our pot and going with our palm oil. Remember to always get good palm oil, else you won't like your food. Once the oil is hot enough, we'll add already washed water leaf. Remember, you're not bleaching your oil. So after adding that water leaf, you give that a very good stir. Keep stirring until it starts frying. Next, we're going to go in with our crayfish powder. I like to add my crayfish in 2 batches. I add first when I'm frying my water leaf. This is because we don't want our water leaf to be bland. So we add that crayfish and give it a very good mix so that that water leaf is going to be juicy. Remember, this is the base of this recipe. After stirring, you let it fry a little. Just let it boil until the oil is floating on top. Then we go in with all our proteins. Remember, we steamed our proteins earlier in a separate pot. So you introduce those proteins that you have already boiled into this pot and give it a really good mix. Next, we'll be adding the stock from the proteins we cooked earlier. Remember to do this in batches because this soup doesn't need too much water. Water leaf on its own brings out plenty of water. After that, just let it cook a little and then we're introducing our star, which is our afang leaves. Afang leaves are fibrous and paper-like in nature, so you would have to either blend it or pound it. For this recipe, I blended my afang leaves. So we're going to give this a really good stir until everything has combined really well, and then we'll go in with some extra palm oil and also let that heat up a little. Remember, I said we're going to be adding our crayfish into batches. So the remaining crayfish, we're going to be adding it right now. And guys, I promise you, if you try this recipe like this, you would love every bit of it. Afang soup is that one soup that really loves crayfish. So don't be stingy with your crayfish. Be extravagant. Be extra. As you can see, the soup has already come together and it's really thick. Instead of adding water, I will be adding the remaining stock from the previously boiled proteins. Remember what I said earlier, this soup does not need plenty water, so just a little and you're good to go. Now we stir this together and let everything combine properly. If you prefer more oil, you can add more at this point. But for me, this is just perfect. Now we're going to cover this pot and just let it boil a little. And guys, our afang soup is ready. This soup is nutrient dense and you can serve this with any swallow of your choice. Poundo, semo, wheat, eba, fufu, or you can even serve this with rice. If you're looking for that one dish to wow your guests, or even your family, Afang soup is your go-to anytime, any day. So nutrient dense and very delicious. So guys, tell me in the comment section, will you be trying this recipe? And what recipe would you like me to try next? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. See you in my next video. Bye.